Hello everybody and welcome to another Chicken Teriyaki episode and welcome back to another Project Ozone episode. Now, you know that feeling you can get when you sit down and you play a game and you kind of lose yourself in the game? Like both how long you've played and what you're actually doing? So for a while ago, we discovered the chisel and the fact that I could change like any block into... I could change the design of a cobblestone to look like this, or to look like this, or, like that. Now, I wanted to, tidy up our island, right? That's what I wanted to do. So, I changed out the boring cobblestone with a bunch of different blocks, right? And then I just wanted to do a little quick tweaking on some machines that were not working optimally. And one thing escalated to another... And I started to produce factory blocks, and I think kind of escalated. So we're gonna take a lot of time on today's episode just to walk you guys through everything, and after that, we're going to do some loot box opening because we have a lot of loot boxes at the ready. So let's start, right? So first of all, let's look over the aesthetics of the island. So the island now has been transformed pretty much, you can tell already. So I changed all the cobblestone for a white cobblestone chisel. There's nothing special about that. I went ahead and produced factory blocks, and they sound pretty complicated, but trust me, right, they're not. If we bring one out here... Here we go, factory block. You can see it says iron and that. And if you go ahead and you chisel that pattern, you can get the warning sign that I decided to mark the end of our island. The things you can see in between that is just glowstone being chiseled as well. So that sums up that real briefly. I also extended the dirt a little bit. Just some basic tidy upness. Now let's take a look at this guy right over here, which is just some decorative blocks. This is all cobblestone, by the way. They're just chiseled in different things, except for this guy, the warning sign. And this is something I'm going to employ a lot more of, so I might as well show it off. Warning sign, because I find it very cool. So basically, warning sign, you just make them through stone and a sign. And if you chisel them, you can turn them into pretty much any kind of warning. Like you can have high voltage, biohazard, fire, radiation, generic warning. So of course I set up these, which is just death. Because in here there's a lot of mobs and there's a automatic fucking swinging things that will kill you. Like don't go in there. It's generally bad for you. So that's that corner. Then let's move over to this spawner then. So there's cursed dirt in here now. Why is there a creeper on top of the roof? Would you care to explain your presence, good sir? And you're probably John Cena too, aren't you? Not risking it. And we're going to go ahead. Alright, there's some... right there in the corner. There we go. Okay. So I went ahead and I decorated this guy as well. Again, this is all cobblestone that got chiseled into different patterns and made it look a bit more beautiful, right? Same thing here with our windmill. Nothing spectacular there. Alright, that covers that part. Then I went ahead and I went a bit crazy at our system. I removed all things that we didn't actively produce or that we had very few items of and just threw it into the ME directly, since we currently have a pretty wealthy storage there. Because the plan is, in the long run, to remove this entire wall and just have everything run through the ME system, because it's a lot better at controlling things, it's a lot better at keeping things sorted. In general, right, I really just want to throw things through there. So, eventually we'll get to that stage. So that's something I threw up there. I went ahead and actually took a look at how much this guy's producing. So he's producing 100 RF per tick, and that's pretty terrible, especially when we got solar panels to produce 20,000 right now. So I decided to bring this guy out of business for design's sake, but still keep him around. So he's currently actually not producing any power that we can use. The windmill is still there for funsies, more or less. But he's running into the 2 automatic farms that I set up. This is nothing new, nothing special. This guy is producing redstone, and this guy is producing Minicia. Both of which we were running pretty low on, and I can say that I flipped that around pretty fucking badly. Currently, for example, redstone is the most... This is like the one items we have the most of. It even beat iron. And Minicio has been coming in very healthy, and we have a lot of Temperio that we can turn into Demon Steel. So that's also nice. And again, this is just chiseled cobblestone. Like, I really can fix a lot of aesthetic issues if I truly wanted to. So I'm happy I took some time to do that. So this is that part, and I can go in below here. So first of all, like, yeah, the surface is pretty basic. You got some water tanks with sprinklers. You got a vibrant capacitor tank getting charged by these guys, and this one keeps them going even during nighttime. Below here, you got pretty basic. It throws away the seeds we don't want. The redstone gets thrown into this crafter, and yeah, it's thrown into the chest that sorts everything for us. The Minicio on the other hand, Minicio seeds go in here, the rest goes up into the crafter, and yeah, the rest is history. Okay, and now where more to go? Yes, I marked the elevators for this kind of block, yes, so we can see it a little better. We go down here. I also cleaned up this room a little bit. I did discover that you have to be careful going down, because if you stand just on the edge like this, you'll actually teleport inside the wall. And I can't get out right now. Usually I managed to get out, but I couldn't do that there. So, you know, you're going to have to focus anyways and make sure that you're standing in the center of it. Otherwise, you're going to end up in the wall and you might suffocate to death. This guy is currently producing some 64k storage for us. So I want to upgrade the ME system before I transferring everything in here. Because, yeah, we have redstone and iron for a total worth of 104,000. So, you know, there's that. So I want to make sure I have proper storage before we can consider getting that guy in here. What else is new? I don't think anything in the ME system per se is new, though, other than that. So, yeah, one thing actually that's very important. I'm going to go over here. So, now we're producing a lot of stuff, right? And we're having some problems where things are starting to overflow in the storage system. So I actually threw in a backup system that will sort all items that we cannot store in the up there will actually be thrown into the ME system. So the ME system has now taken over more or less as a backup storage, and the idea is that we're going to transfer that from the backup to the main storage, and eventually the only storage. That's the long-term plan. Okay. What else is there to point out currently? I think that's all of the ME system. Alright. These guys I set up because I was not producing dust, gravel, and sand. So that's the only job of these guys. So they'll only do that. So these systems that previously was set to try to make cobblestone, try to make gravel into the sifter, and if it couldn't, throw it in there. Instead, it's just gonna sit and wait until it can throw in the material into the sifter. It's a bit more energy efficient, and yeah, it's actually a lot more material efficient as well. Let's go ahead and go down a level. I now added the walls. I added some inverted powered lights. Nothing special there. Oh dear. This is not looking too great. Are you alright? You're not doing hard enough on the speed, are you? Well, it's pretty simple then. We're just gonna go ahead and remove half of the speed here. And we'll toss a bunch of you guys in there, so hopefully you'll be able to pick up pace. It's fun, this system. Sometimes it works flawlessly, sometimes you have to come and babysit it. This is the first problem I have with this system. So as you can see, we're producing a shit ton of resources right now, so it's always exciting, but it's pretty stressful as well. Bottom floor, how are you doing? Well, the hammer is not overproducing anyway, so that's always sweet to see. Let's go ahead then as well as here. Half that, throw you guy in there instead. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Let's head back up. Actually, I'm just gonna hold on here for a second or two. Okay, so now we seem to be running a lot smoother. If we toss all of you guys in there. Well, now we're actually overproducing what the... Look at this. The poor wooden transport pipe is not quite being able to hold. He's trying. And I think he's barely winning. That's like a... Yeah, it's gonna be fine when this guy is gonna eventually run out of power, so don't worry about that. I'm just gonna toss the dust into here. Okay. I just realized I have gunpowder and sulfur on me. Let's toss those in there. Alright, if we head up, one more level, come on. Just now I came to the term that I should probably just run a cable from the cobblestone generator in here. Because I don't have any cobblestone in my ME system, and that has caused problems for me. Let's go ahead and prep that. We'll just, we'll take a normal drawer. Let's say this guy right there. And give him a void upgrade. Oh, no. Void. There we go. So, like, yeah, basically I have been on the runaway with projects, and I'm sorry, like, I don't want to do things off camera, but every once in a while, you know, I end up just running away with ideas and stuff, and I can't stop myself until I've done way too much. Sorry about that, really. How do I hook up you without interacting with any of the already existing thousands of pipelines? I suppose, like... What would happen if I just decided to step over the boundaries here? Well, we could do like this. We'll throw down you there. We'll go ahead and disable you. There's going to be a green contact on an insert. And we'll just... Oh no, come on. No, that one too. That one too. Stop. I'm gonna have to run him... Actually, let's make you... Oh, come on. Insert, and I want you to be blue. So we'll run a blue cable. Like so. Not like that, though. That's gonna cause problems. Like so. And like so. Sweet. Okay. So now we'll just tell all of these guys that they're disabled. Because we don't want them to try to input things into the storage. That will never, ever, ever work out in our favor. Disabled. And, okay, you're gonna be on extract, but on blue. Okay, so, yeah, just go ahead and do that. Active without a signal. And we should see some cobblestone stacking up in here, too. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Because honestly, I wouldn't bother if these systems slow down a little bit, because, Jesus Christ, they're effective. Alright, I should really install a kill switch while I was at it. Well, too late for that now. Time to focus. So that has been what I've been doing there. I think, and that's a solid think, not at all guarantee, but I think that is all the things I have been doing off screen. So mainly decorating, but also some machine optimization. Oh yeah, for example, this guy has been, he's been a thorn in our side with the lava things, and I tried to throw down those new lava generators that we made last episode, but they were even worse than the lava generators I got very early on. So instead I just ended up throwing down a shit ton of solar panels on it, and now it's running around the clock, producing a whole lot of cobblestone, and it actually was able to do an octuple one, so that is always absolutely amazing. So that is the maximum one. You can't do more than octuple. And I love how black it is. It's almost scary. So that guy is sitting there doing his stuff. That guy is sitting there doing this stuff. In general, we have a lot of stuff that's going on, and it's pretty good. Oh yeah, also, I fixed this guy. Just 2 advanced bins taking care of it instead of this poor diamond chest that's not able to hold shit. So this guy should definitely be able to hold some stacks. Now, with that out of the way, I think we are ready to actually get started with our current episode, which I promised is going to be just a whole bunch of loot box openings. And I'm going to do pretty much what I did last time, which is I'm going to fast forward until something fun happens. Let's just go ahead and craft a chest for us real quick here. Chest, there you go. And we'll just go ahead and toss all of you guys in here. And let's take a look at all the loot chests we have, because we have quite a bit of them. And we haven't even been playing for that long. So let's sort by order, like so. Grab a whole bunch of these guys. Okay, let's see what we get. So first one is some horse armor. And then some dense cable. Ooh, that's actually very nice. Thank you. An elite bin. And salt ore. Okay, so here comes the part when I start to fast forward. Some plastic. That's not bad. That is actually something I'm going to be using up in Epsilon. So this is not about that either. Okay, so that was the first batch. Except for the walrus, there was nothing really to share about there. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss all of this back into its ME earning place right there. Whole bunch of stuff. Like so. Okay, let's bring out the second batch. So hopefully these are going to yield a little bit funnier results. I mean, there were things that was not totally bad, but it was nothing really that struck me as absolutely amazing either. And that's not good. I want to be amazed. Got a bit of coagulated blood there, that'll probably be on the ground. Okay, let's see how this goes then. God damn it. I accidentally placed down a walrus. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. Shit, can I just really quickly break you? I'm sorry, Mr. Walrus, but I'd rather not have you right here, right now. Oh my god, he's a slow breaker as well. There you go. And I also now, after hand, realized I should have made a chest and like opened all of it into there. So we could get a good overview of everything, but yeah, too late for that now, is it? So let me just finish up here. Some aluminium wire, that's actually not bad. Quantum anthropomorphic accept. Whoa, 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 okay, hello. Alright, well, welcome to the ow! Party, I suppose. Can I? Ow! I just want to get to my chest. I have a sword right there with your name on it. Could you not? And I'm trying to measure the height, everything. There we go. Thank you. God damn it. Could you? Yeah, I know you're pissed, but I'm actually more pissed that you would just come in here and berate my gift opening basket. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Would you believe some people? Alright. Okay, let's just toss this one away like so we can get all the stuff back to where it should be. And we'll also grab the walrus here. Okay, so back to opening. Let's see. So, yeah, flat lamps, full efficiency, void, growth amulet. Okay. So that was the second batch, and it was honestly a little bit worse than the first one. Which is always disappointing, but you know what? Like, things can still change. It can still turn to the better. So, let's go in for the final batch of loot boxes. I'm just gonna snag them out. Okay, here we go. The final 9. Core sample grill. Some chance cubes. A red matted armor. That's pretty nice. That. Wand. All processing. Okay, well that last one wasn't that bad, but still nothing great. So there we go, that's all the loot boxes. Now, of course, we actually need to also go ahead and eat the fortune cookies. We did get 2 of them. So, let's go ahead and read this then. Nice sounding made up word of the day, hexadecagon. Okay. How many fortune cookies would a villager open if he had hands? I don't know. That's gonna be the question for today, guys. Write in the comments section what you believe. Ouch. Ow. Okay. Sorry, I need to adjust myself because my bum hurts. So there's that dealt with. One thing that I actually am running low on, and that I haven't fixed off screen because I was like, no, you can't do that. That would be very bad because people want to see this. Is we're going to make a tree planter and a tree harvester, right? So we need 2 parts of that chapter. First of all, let's go ahead and get the packing tape out of my hands. Let's grab the torches, I suppose, and throw you in there. So first of all, we need to get a planter, and we need to get a harvester. So how do we make a planter then, you ask? Well, excellent question. I have no idea because I haven't checked it up until now. So, planter. Some electrical steel, some seed logic controllers, some pistons, machine frames, and plastic sheets. So honestly, could have been worse. I even think I have everything complicated in that. I just need the pistons. Pistons, could you go ahead and craft 10 of yourselves? That'd be very nice. There we go. Oh, shit. Like so. We got the planter. So this guy is a bit special. First of all, he wants to be buried underground. Okay. Oh, yes. I forgot that this is actually part of this guy. So let's go ahead and claim him. There we go. Nothing else, right? No. Okay. So, with this guy, all you have to do is drill into the ground. I want to line him up with that chest. I'm going to see in a little bit why. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw him down right there. So, you can see there, it's currently working full on. And in the filter here, corresponding to the color codes on the sides, is where, you want to place stuff. And I just came to realize that I didn't plant this guy underground. I only planted him close to the underground. Whoa! Okay, easy now. So there we go. We'll have him planted there. So now I need 2 things to happen. I need this guy to be fed rubber saplings. And I need a harvester to go ahead and eat anything this guy actually makes. So, we're going to need a little bit of planning here. So first of all, we need a harvester. Do I have an extra one of those? I do not, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and type one up. Harvester. There he is. Okay. See if we can't craft this guy. Might as well use the real terminal while we're here. So we're missing an axe and we're missing another C-Logic controller. Okay, let's go ahead and get the recipes for that then. Alright, so I don't even remember anymore. So it was silicon, that's much I remember. 2 silicon. It was also... Yeah, see, I am not a very good rememberer. It's 2 silicon, 2 solarium, 1 redstone, 1 head. So let's go ahead and grab 2 solarium. Now we only need the redstone and 1 zombie head. Do I have zombie heads? Yes, I got 2. Sweet. And we also need to get a normal axe as well. Ooh, we are actually out of iron axes. That's a bummer. I really should put like axes as a very common crafting recipe because I use it all the time. So we'll just throw down an axe. Get this. Oh, come on, get the stick. Sweet. We got the sticks. We got the axe. Now let's throw it into the slice and splice. And we'll just do like this because this machine is amazing and figures that out on its own. We got the C-Logic controller. So go ahead and make me now a harvester. Alright, we're missing a dark axe. Well, back to the stick then. We're going to bring out the dark steel. We're running low on it, but we still have enough. And let's get some sticks. And there we go. Alright, so with all of that we can make the harvester. So this guy is pretty nifty combined with the planter because I think the standard size he does is a 3x3 area. And the planter will only plant a 3x3 area in the beginning. Unless you upgrade him. So it's a very, very nice match made in heaven. We're going to go ahead and turn you the right way though. Otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble. Okay. So there is that guy. Now we need to go ahead and get the planter up to speed. So we're going to go ahead, open up our crafting terminal, and we're going to go ahead and order to our current location rubber saplings. And we're not going to take mega, we're going to take the small one. So that would be the small one. So if I just throw down one like so, bang, 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 and a ton of them in there, yeah, it's going to craft all around it. And if I place dirt on top of it, I think it's, yeah, it's going to plant on top of that too. So here we go. So if I, yeah, see, that's what the harvester does. And he spits it out all like so. Very, very neat. That's exactly what I want. So now, yeah, the system is ready to run in terms of what it actually is going to do. But we needed to actually be able to do it, though. So we're going to need to get ourselves an import bus, an export bus, and a power cable. Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and get the... we need to place a chest here too, otherwise it's going to spit around if it can't push it into this guy, which is always a bummer. So let's go ahead and grab... yeah, why not grab the chest that we just crafted anyways? And we're just going to grab him. There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll slow you down right here. And then we'll go ahead and grab an item conduit. Going like so. Sweet. And then we'll just have to swap you over from being extract without signal and you to insert. There we go. Okay, good. So now that guy's materials has been taken care of. Now though, it's time for us to figure out how we're going to do this via the ME system. And there's one slight problem. The nearest ME cable is all the way over here. So it's going to be a long ass cable. And before we do, I'm actually going to double check something, because I've been lacking lately in double checking that the channels are good. But I think this is a very unused channel. Yeah, 3 out of 32, so that won't be an issue. So let's go ahead and just get all the ME cables we can. ME cables. We got ME Smart and we got ME Covered. Let's go ahead and grab ME Smart. And we also need to get an export. No, we don't have any export. I'm going to do it like this, so we can type here. Export. No. Okay, bus. If we just type in that, what we get? We get the import bus and the export bus. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and craft one ourselves of those. We also need an item filter. Item filter. There we go. And we're going to tell that item filter that it only is allowed to flow rubber saplings into the planter. Otherwise, it's going to try to force everything into the goddamn planter. And that is going to cause severe issues for us for very, very obvious reasons. So before we even connect it up, let's go ahead and get this guy sorted. So we'll place you down right on top of there. Okay, and we want you to only take that one. I forgot that I actually don't need basic filters. Because it realizes this, like, I don't want to extract everything in the planet, mate. Stop. Now it's time for this cable to get dragged all the way under our base. And that is quite a bit. So hopefully we'll have enough. I think that we could have enough. Just barely. No, we don't have enough. Oh! Alright. Do I have any smart cable? Well, you know what? We can actually go ahead and we'll just finish it up with covered cable on this final piece here. It doesn't matter that much. So ME, there we go, covered cable. It'll be fine, just for this little piece. Okay, there we go. So device missing channel. It should discover the channel pretty soon. There it goes. So now it's ready, and it's gonna fill this guy up with rubber saplings. As you can see there, it's not gonna go fast, but that's fine. We don't need it to work fast, because of obvious reasons. Now though, it's time for the power to be hooked up as well. And that takes a little bit more of work. But I'm planning that we'll just do like this. So we'll dig up this block right here. Where's my shovel? Because this is boring. Very boring. There's the shovel. Okay. So we'll dig up that one there. So that's the sapling. and that would be the harvester, right? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and just throw the cables down like so. And then we'll also go ahead and just... do I want it to go below or above the surface though? I'm going to go ahead and actually make it below so it looks a bit prettier. And we're just going to hook him up to the main power supply of the side base right here. So it doesn't rely everything on the main base over by the main power supply. I should probably say it's a warning sign over there, actually thinking about it. I've become more design aware now and I realized how pretty I can make things look. Okay, so we're going to throw everything back in there and there. Okay. So now this guy is going to go ahead and make sure that these saplings are being harvested. He's throwing everything he gets into here, which in turn is going to head over here in terms of the wood. Very nice. Now we have one final thing to set up though with these two machines. And that is it's going to actually go ahead and collect a lot of sludge. We're going to for now deal with it by just setting up a tank like so. We're actually going to go ahead and open up this block right next to this guy. You're going to understand why in a second. Because I need to run this ender fluid connected up to the machines. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and follow the cable line here. So because you collect sludge, right? Okay, actually, never mind. You do not collect sludge. That is my mistake. I thought you did, but you did not. Very nice. But this is anyway sludge that we can actually end up doing something with because it's very nice and accessible. Unlike the sludge that we had down in the hell dimension. The deep dark. So we're going to go ahead and actually try to save up on this sludge. We'll simply just do like that. And that is of course going to be extract only. There's no reason for us to have a bunch of sludge slowing down this machine. So there we go. So these guys are going to work together in unison to... Whoa! Jesus. So they're going to work together and get us some wonderful, wonderful, absolutely amazing saplings. And wood, specifically. I don't know why I would be interested in the saplings. It's the wood that makes me happy. Okay, speaking of which, right, I should already be seeing a difference in the wood. Yeah, we're already up on 300 rubber wood. That's very good, because soon we're going to want to upgrade those solar panels. And they're going to take a lot of wood. Like, just for reference, right? This is a 100 plate solar panels. All of those takes... Yeah, there's like 100 solar panels right there. So let's go ahead then and see what it would demand to create, just no upgrades to this guy, just 100 more. It's missing 4,900 rubber wood. So as you can tell, it's a pretty demanding thing. And if I just go in here and search up solar panel and we take a look at stage 4, you can see that we need 4 of them to make one. So, yeah, there's a lot to look into there. But anyways, that is now done and dealt with. So let's go ahead and get some order in our inventory. Torch can go back, I'm fine. Actually, no, the chisel can go back and the torches can come down. And also the shovel can come down up again. We don't use that very often. I'm going to be like so, nice and sorted. Okay, so the planter is now completed. Let's go ahead and go back into Epsilon. And yeah, let's do a little bit of demon steel now. I think we have a ton of this wonderful Temperia essence. And we do. So we're just going to go ahead, throw that manually into the redstone furnace, like so. Just going to go ahead and get that smelted. And then we just... There we go. 41. So, I'm going to do like so. You were not done. My mistake, I thought you were done, lad. You're done now. Okay, good. So, I don't know why I'm collecting it all in my inventory. Let's go ahead and make as many of these guys as now. So we got one of the first. And then we'll just do that. And we got one of the second. I don't think we're actually going to make any progress, but... Might make a little bit of progress, actually. Yeah, we did. 5th magnitude. Aren't we awesome? And that says a lot about how fucking much we need, though, doesn't it? I might actually, because we have so much redstone. Let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go ahead and swap the current focus on planting, because this is getting kind of silly. So, seeds. I'm going to go ahead and steal all of those Minicio seeds and throw them into here instead. Because, I mean, come on. And I don't think it's actually going to go ahead and recraft them, though. Because this is the step above the normal one. This is agriculture machine. So they are a little bit more advanced than what you're used to seeing. But I still think... yeah, they're still producing redstone. And thinking about it, that's a good thing. Because below us, we have set it up so they can't actually join. So there's that. You know what we're going to do? We're actually going to just tell it to not output the things for a second. And we'll just do this simply by going under here and putting it as disabled. None. There you go. So now it's going to start stacking up on the things it produces, which is fine. Wait, did it drag it out anyways? Yeah, it does. Okay. Listen up, mate. If I tell you to not do it, I'm telling you to not do it. So, disabled. How about that? Will that stop it from pulling? Yes, it does. Okay, good. So, and it's also stopping us from getting power. Of course it is. Alright then, we're, what about if we change it to pull only? Still not going to allow things to escape, right? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. I don't want you to get rid of all this stuff, though. That's the problem. But I still want you to have power, mind you. Okay, well, we're going to go here anyways. We're going to activate seed harvesting and breeding. So it's going to start replacing the seeds now. Okay, and now it's out of power. So I suppose I'm just going to have to leg it. So I'm going to put you on... disabled. None, I mean. Okay. I'm going to go down below here, and we're going to go ahead and remove the chest, the trash can. There we go. And I think you have a filter, right? No, you don't. Yeah, the filter was over there. So there we go. It's going to start to harvest this guy now. And all things should be thrown into there, which is fine. As you can tell, I am not an expert when it comes to this bloody thing, though. Okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and help it out. We're going to manually remove the redstone seeds. Just to give it a little, you know, kick in the way, alright? So, there we go. It's probably wondering what the hell is going on right now. They're complaining about no power, because of course you are. I'm going to take out all of you, placed by the Minicio. And then we're going to go below, and we're going to go to pull, push. Actually, let's do both. And it should be fine. There we go. Now it's just going to do its thing. Very good. I'm going to go under here now. Whoa, we almost fell to our death. I'm going to go under here now. Where we just very simply are going to remove that one. Item conduit. And we're just going to hook it up over there. That's pretty much all I'm planning on doing. Oop. Like so. Get rid of that. Okay, and I want to access that one specifically. Come on. There we go, and we want this to be a disabled one for now. There we go, when it's time for it, we'll just cut the cable here and put it back into there. So what should happen now is that this guy should be crafting up all the redstone we could ever need. I'll throw the seeds in here too, so we got those on nice access. So now it should just be a copied line of what's going on over there, so we should get a lot more Minicio into this, and we just ran out of hoe apparently. Of course we did. Go ahead and just get ourselves a diamond hoe. I don't know why I make a diamond hoe. It's no difference from making an iron hoe, but It feels better to give a machine a proper diamond hoe rather than an iron one. It's just a feeling I got, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and toss that right into there. There you go. This one is complaining on no seeds, but that should not be a problem, considering the current circumstance. Ow! I'll just adjust myself again. So this one is now producing a hefty amount. And yeah, all of these seeds are 10, 10, 10, so that's fine. Everything should be running smoothly in here in a little bit, and we can get double Diminucio and calm down a little bit on the Redstone Fury. Okay, so as a last thing, I thought we could experiment onto this episode, which is why I have this guy right here. Is that I simply would like to start moving things over to the ME system. So let's toss you guys up in here. All of that, yes. And I don't know what that noise was. It was just like a weird growling noise. I'm being hunted by demon hounds, apparently. Alright, so what are we doing now? Let's remember. Shit. Alright, I remember what I was doing. It's checking up on the 64K. We got one. What the hell is holding you? A logistic processor. Well, I wonder what the problem could be. It's not getting any silicon. That is a very, very obvious problem. Okay, we need to get some silicon for this guy. I don't know where I did wrong, but this machine has not been functioning the way it should be functioning. So let's go ahead and just throw a bunch of silicon into here. No? Oh, right, it's the wrong type of silicon, isn't it? There you go. I don't know how to fix that so it stops being so complaining about it. Gonna have to figure something out there, something smart. So most likely we'll never figure something out there. Yeah, okay, why don't you go ahead and just get going on crafting me some silicon. It's not gonna be 100, but hopefully it's gonna be somewhere along those lines. Okay. So, with that out of the way, sir, how's the production going? Okay. Well, I saw it move, so that's always something. Okay, you know what? Why don't you also produce a... How much silicon do we have, actually? Silicon, let's see. We got 46, so why don't you actually just produce 46 of these, please? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm doing all the things wrong. Why don't you go ahead and produce 40 of those, then? Start. There you go. Gonna just convert all of that into wonderful things so that logic compressor should be feeling free to keep going. That's a solid, hopefully. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's see if the 64K can't keep going. Because the problem is, right, like, even if we have some here that can restore a lot of bytes. For example, this guy, right? He has a total availability of 262,000 items. Problem is that, you know, the redstone and the iron combined makes more of that. So we really, really would like to get the next step, which is, let's find out, the 1024K storage. Shit. Yeah, why not go all the way up to 16,000 while we're at it? Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting how big we can make this storage drive. That's going to take a huge demand on my system to craft that amount, though. So we'll let it sit here and try to do the logic processors, because that seems to be a problem enough for it right now. Alright, but let's go ahead and grab one of these chests anyways. Let's go ahead and also grab our obsidian hatchet, because I think I need to break him with an axe. So if I understand it right, what I do is pretty simple. I'll just go ahead and mark one like so. Then I'll pick it up. There we go. And now I have set it up over here. So this is an the ME import store bus, right? So anything that's connected to it will just be flushed into the system, including this guy. it's gonna take for goddamn ever. But I think I got acceleration processors actually, so this should not be a problem. Let's see. Accelerations. There we go. A whole stack of them. Well, not a whole stack, but almost. We'll just toss those in there. Do your thing faster. And we should be golden. Let's do there and double check. Yeah, there we go. Now it's emptying out. And there we go. Now it's empty. So we're going to go ahead and lock it right up. Like so. I'm going to pick it up again. Okay. I got a whole bunch of storage drawers for that as well. Isn't that amazing? Now we can just plonk this guy back up here. Empty, and we'll lock him right up. Ugh. Don't make any creepy noises in my ears like that. It's very loud. Okay, so there we go. That is now in the ME system only, which is very nice. We got anyone that's also not too massive. We got flame string. That's actually very, very few. I could have taken that out on my own, really. I'll actually go ahead and do that because that's very, very few. No reason to go ahead and bother the entire ME system with that. There we go. We got the flame string. We're going to go ahead and unlock it, punch it up, and lock that again. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to delete the sword for now. Right click on it and take all of these guys out. There we go. So flame string, you allow residue in here. Okay, so basically we're going to do this with all of them. This guys can't stack, so we're very much going to do this. Otherwise we're going to be in a heck of a problem. You know what, I just came to think about it. What would happen if I veined mine this? Just all the items flying out would probably crash this server forever, wouldn't it? That would be horrible. Okay, so we'll break this right open. It's going to give us a ton of those. That's fine. Plonk it right down into the spot. Okay. I actually want to do ahead and do this from below so we can clean up some spaces. So this is what I'll be doing now for a little while. And also go ahead and upgrade the storage drives into a more compatible size. Which basically means I'm going to sit around here and wait forever for the logic processor to do its fucking thing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. But until then, my name is Shikin Teriyaki. And bye-bye.